Last year, if you were a Premiership footballer's wife, you probably had a BMW X3 parked in front of your mock Georgian monstrosity somewhere in the leafy part of town. And you probably had a tan that washes off in the rain.
It's a pity that it's got that reputation, really, because of all the big 4x4 things, the X5 is probably the benchmark. It's the least compromised on-road off-roader. And now BMW is hoping to do the same benchmark thing with a smaller off-roader. This, the new X3, set to take on Land Rover's Freelander.
Unlike the Freelander, it's not trying to be an off-road, let's cook up roadkill and eat gravel kind of car. Instead, it wants to be a cool and sophisticated urban tool that's better on-road than the competition, like the X5 is. BMW have gone back to the traditional aggressive styling on this car. The crisp angle effect has been dropped in favour of old-school BM-ness. It looks like a baby X5. I'm not too sure about the deep black plastic bumpers though, but apart from that, it's pretty stylish. They've even brought back the Hofmeister kink in the back window. That's that big movement in the glass at the back, which is a feature of old BMs. Even the bonnet is longer and sculpted, and those headlights look more shark-like and less like a depressed haddock than most of the BMW range.
You know, I really didn't want to like this car. I thought it was just another mum truck designed to skank the pockets of UK housewives. But when you see it in the metal, it's so much more cohesive. It works really well. It doesn't make you think so hard as either the 5 Series or the 7 Series. It's back to being a classy BMW, and that carries through to the interior. Ah, do you see what I mean? We're back to simple BMW architecture. Everything's laid out dead simply. Speedo, rev counter, iDrive, it's gone, thank God. Replaced by simple pop-up screen and menu. Yes, we've got a lot of buttons, but we can cope with that. It's such a relief. Fabulous.
Underneath, there's BM's X-Drive system, which is basically an electronic four-wheel drive that splits power to wherever it's needed, and it can disengage either axle independently. It's rear-wheel drive most of the time and only shoves grunt forwards when it needs to. And it does it quickly, because it's electric rather than mechanical.
The X3 is a brilliant thing. It handles really well on road and does more off-road than it'll ever need to. It feels exactly like a baby X5, which is about the biggest compliment anyone could ever give it. Thing is, it's really expensive, so we'll have to leave it up to you to decide how much you really want it.